Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the North Carolina Tar Heels. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ruiz. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Receiver in motion now. On the run, it's Locke. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And here comes a deep shot. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Handoff to the back. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Keeping it on the ground here. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here comes a handoff. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Longhorns are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. He's running out of time here. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one. And now they're in business.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Longhorns will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Tough running there. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage and stop this run game.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. There's the handoff. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. First down at 10. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Quarterback operating an empty set. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop?
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Checks this down to the running back and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? The shotgun handoff here. The Sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's an out route. The catch made. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They're going to run it here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. Going to run it. It's locked. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Play action fake, looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. And the sophomore QB with an inaccurate throw threw it behind his man.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He makes the grab. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Oh, here comes the reverse. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or a reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position and were able to stop that reverse in its track.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Short connection to the tight end here. Completion nets about 9 yards, not enough for the first, and it's fourth down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
So no long field goal attempt. The offense is on the field to go for it on fourth down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Finds his man, has the first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. And the Tar Heels will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So a tough third and long on the 10th play of the drive. Quarterback drops back. The pass rush closing in. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Fourth down and very long, but the offense still on the field. They're going to go. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Same tailback, another carry. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And now the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. A handoff to the back. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Fourth down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. Here we go. Fourth down. They'll try to run for it. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. The game good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is...
Touchdown, Texas. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. But when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Now they get set to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. He's got some room and some blockers here. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. The back's got it on a counter. He shreds the tackle. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Running back has it on a screen now. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
The Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes a quick grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The Longhorns looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, the defense, to me, looked like they may have had a bust. So much focus on the perimeter, worried about the receivers. They lost focus on the tight end. He's wide open. An easy read for this quarterback for the touchdown.
Tech on the PAT again, and it's 28-0. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And that one is no good. And that sums up the game so far. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tar Heels will kick it deep to begin the second half. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. And he'll finally go down after a huge gain and a big momentum boost for this offense.
Now that's how you execute. I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after that big play, I'm all about taking a shot right to the end zone here.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Second down play coming up for this offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. It's a quarterback keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
But the linebackers are really the quarterback of the defense on this play. Diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Touchdown, Texas. And the route is on. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the point after is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Passes the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. At the 10. Touchdown, UNC. It was a foot race, and he won it. And now the try here for the extra point. And they make the extra point. Trail now 35-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He's going for a big play downfield. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Little. Stop quickly at the 13, but here we are in the red zone.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Longhorns come up to the line in a hurry-up. They look to throw it here on second down. Touchdown, Longhorns. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Second down after that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The stop is finally made, but it's a big gain. Stopped at the 49. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback dropping back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that. Good, clean play by the defense.
Now it's second down here. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking for his big tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So they have to come up with something here on third down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Throws a rocket toward the right side.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
And the Tar Heels will line up to boot it away. And finally, we have a punt, the first of the game for either team. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. Longhorns looking to run some tempo here. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Texas. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown? That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to fire this one deep down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they finally make the stop, but a huge gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory down at the 49.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. Catch made down inside the 20. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Tar Heels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Here's the second down play. Looking to throw it again. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
This quarterback didn't have much time at all. I thought it was going to be an easy sack for the defense, but he shows you his strength and his athletic ability and instincts to be able to pull out of that, somehow avoid the sack and get rid of the ball.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's got it. Touchdown, North Carolina.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
Going after, knocked right through. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he's brought down quickly, trying to make something happen on the return, but still doesn't get out to the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback still with the football. And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play. The Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to pass here on second down. Throws it to the right. And he pulls in the catch. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
Longhorns pick up enough yards to move the sticks. The pocket breaking down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The defense recovers the fumble.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Running out of time in the pocket.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? They'll change the pre-snap look now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. That's a bullet right into the heart of the field. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. And the Tar Heels have 1st and 10 here.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. He'll take a deep shot. Deep ball caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, you could tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. The kick mishandled. The ball is loose. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? They'll tackle him right at the 31.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Fuentes. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? From the gun, he looks for an open man. Bringing pressure. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. And the protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. After consecutive losses, he need a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the 4th quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
Looking to scramble to his left. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Can he take it all the way? At the 30 now. Inside the 10. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Lining up to try the extra point. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Ruiz. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Tar Heels. No chance to catch it. See if they can convert the point after. And it's good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Looking for his big tight end. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Under heavy pressure, hit as he throws it. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Pressure is coming. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up. The DB's backing off from the line now. Short pass finds the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Texas. And the beatdown continues.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ruiz. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. There's contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Play action fake, looking to throw. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Almost picked off yet again. It's going to set up third down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. And the Tar Heels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt.
Ringo. Squirrel.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Second down, looking to throw it. And he will score! Touchdown, UNC.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. And they recover the onside kick. Looks like they've been practicing that one. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. The Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. And the pass falls incomplete as the game comes to a close. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.